Hello, friends. Welcome to another podcast on my channel AI Research Road. Today, our guest is Dr. Aizan Aisha Husseini. Dr. Aizan is an internationally recognized expert in energy, water, and sustainability based between Kazakhstan and the UAE. She is the first energy expert from Eurasia to be published in Science magazine. Her work focuses on secure and innovative solutions for global energy markets. Dr. Azan is developing a hydrogen biofuel technology that reduces operational cost by up to 30% and replaces metal catalysts with sustainable biocatalytic alternatives. She works at the intersection of oil and gas, hydrogen energy, economics, and sustainability. She is the founder, CEO, and president of the world's first open data water and energy research initiative. Dr. Aizan has over 20 years of global corporate experience. She is a climate change expert, a distinguished economist, and a silver member of the American Association for the Advancement of Science. Abu Dhabi is the birthplace of her innovations, where she continues to connect academia, industry, governments, and society across more than 28 countries. Welcome, Dr. Aizan, to our show.
Shukran jazilan, Professor Dilshad. It's an
Thank you.
honor to be hosted by you, to be interviewed by you, and for your information and just for everyone to know, this is my first podcast ever. So I'm very
Welcome.
blessed to be here. Thank you
Yeah.
so much
But
for having me.
yeah, correct. Today, like our topic is, as you know, the digital olfactory and the role of technology. Can you please tell me something about yourself, a little bit introduction about, though I have also already introduced you, but I want to know something about yourself in your
Okay.
language.
Thank you so much for your kind introduction. I feel honored again, and I feel old, as if I'm over 50. But just your previous guest told, I believe it was a scientist from Singapore,
Yeah, yeah,
age
Singapore. Hmm.
age is just a number, and you
Yes.
can interpret it based on your cultural experience, on your professional background, or your stereotypical perception. I truly believe that science is an open field, and as a PhD economist, I'm blessed to study multiple sectors and kind of create a unified value based on synergy to promote human progress, to promote human ability to survive, to promote culture, to promote basic principles of us living together with tolerance and acceptance.
Hmm.
And I truly believe that science is a diplomatic field, as I call myself sometimes. I'm a scientist slash diplomat. And when we talk about AI, I think that this is something that can be utilized by us humans
Hmm.
to create a better world. This is my major objective. This is my modus operandi,
Thank you.
and this is my understanding of artificial intelligence in a nutshell. So again, thank you so much, and let's start our conversation.
Uh, how would you define this digital olfactory? And what does the concept really mean in today's technological landscape? What do you think on
Actually,
this?
funny. Thank you for your question, Dr. Dilshad. Funny enough that Digital Factory is not a new brand. It's not a new trend. It was adopted and coined and created by one Swiss underrated scientist, and his name is Hans Laube. And he created this technology in 1950s. Can you believe that?
1950. So long.
1950s. Exactly. He invented a technology that is called smell of vision, and it helps customers to enhance and amplify their experience while visiting a cinema theater. So it is a technology that helps customers to send, to smell what is going on the screen. And I first heard about this technology in 2017, and I thought to myself, wow, this is a really great tech. Why nobody thinks about it now? Because now we have more capacity, we have more capital, we have more cultural tolerance and acceptance, and we can do some great business projects based on this technology. So in 2017, when I started my research, and my research is called Safe Lake Balkhash International Research Project, and I just recently rebranded it into SLBH Forest H. It's kind of tricky, but you know, professors, that as a PhD economist, I study human memory from the economic perspective, and there is a linguistic link between our language models, the words we pronounce, and the quality of our memory. So even the name of my research and the name of my company helps you to maintain and kind of accelerate your memory further. So digital olfactory is something I study right now, and the concept is really beautiful, and it can be utilized in multiple sectors from education to healthcare, and it is about analyzing and detecting and recording and recreating smells in a digital format. So just imagine you visit a cinema theater and it is like a movie blockbuster, and you not only can accept the experience through your visual senses, but you also can sense it. Or another example, you visit a conference and there is an exhibition of artworks, and it is, let's say, Claude Monet, my favorite, and you can observe the beauty of French nature, but you also can sense it.
Yeah.
I truly believe that, yes, I truly believe that digital experience and the scent experience can work beautifully together, and it can enhance our customer experience and the quality of our life eventually. So this is the concept, and I truly believe it has a huge business benefits. It has very nice cultural benefits. So it is an open field now, and I invite everyone to join.
Oh, great. Thank you. Why does digital olfactory matter for urban branding, particularly for cities like Abu Dhabi and the wider UAE region?
Well, everyone knows that Abu Dhabi is the capital of capital, and it is the capital of United Arab Emirates, one of the most advanced countries globally wise. And I, as a Golden resident and as a scientist who is based here, I have this true, sincere admiration for the city. Uh, Everyone knows that I'm in love with Abu Dhabi, and I always say that Abu Dhabi is the birthplace of my innovations. And again, I work in multiple sectors. So maybe you know that UAE is investing heavily in cultural projects. And when we speak about urban branding, Abu Dhabi is the capital. We shall all remember that. In 2021, if I'm not mistaken, UAE invested almost 6.6 billion US dollars in the cultural branding of Abu Dhabi, specifically speaking. And when we just imagine, when we speak about New York or Tokyo or London, instantly we have these images in our heads. These images come from books, these images come from movies, these images come from conversations. But when we think about Abu Dhabi, the images blur. And I, as a fan of Abu Dhabi, I don't like it. I want to change it. For me, Abu Dhabi is the capital of talents. And I want to promote Abu Dhabi as the capital of talents. And I want to make Abu Dhabi attractive to all scientists from all walks of life, from all parts of the world. And I want to show them that Abu Dhabi is a beautiful, safe place where you can just focus on your research, on your innovations, and you can succeed. And I think this is really beautiful because this is how I feel, this is how I think, and this is what I do actually in my work. And we discussed that my book is coming up soon, and it is dedicated to Abu Dhabi. And I briefly mentioned this digital
Okay,
factory.
we will talk about your book later. But
Yes.
can you please tell me about what about this investment perspective? What makes this digital olfactory an attractive opportunity in this regard?
So as I just mentioned, Abu Dhabi government invested already 6.6 billion US dollars, and the plan, the strategic plan, was adopted in 2021. And now there is a new field, a new niche sector, which is called digital factory market, and the approximate market size, based on my rough estimations, is about 50 billion US dollars. Can you imagine the number? 50 billion US dollars. And the market is fresh. There are not many players as of now. I think the main companies are located now in California. But what if we create our own companies here in Abu Dhabi? Wouldn't be nice and great? So I think this is a really nice business prospect.
Yeah.
And when it comes to investment, I believe that the minimum ROI return for a nice investment project is 7%. Everyone knows that. But when it comes to investing in AI technology, the number goes up to almost 30%. So as an economist and as someone who is very pragmatic and practical, I think that this is not only important for culture and for the urban branding, but also for business promotion and for recognizing Abu Dhabi as the capital of capital, which indeed is true.
You told me that this technology started back in 1950. When did
Yes.
digital olfactory begin to emerge as a serious technological field? Can you please tell me this one?
Yeah, this is very interesting question. Thank you for asking that question. Even though the technology is not new, and we can trace the history back to Switzerland, but only last year, in 2024, this technology became a thing. It became both a cultural and a business trend, as I call it.
What exactly happened? Yeah, in 2024.
Yeah. So it's a very fresh trend, and we can invest now because the ROI will be much higher if we invest quickly. Because next year, the tendency in the arena and the conditions of the market will be different. And I think that Abu Dhabi has a very unique chance to promote itself globally through digital factory projects. Because we have here Abu Dhabi Louvre. We have a newly opened Zayed Museum. We have so many great cultural projects like Yas Island. And all of those projects, they need promotion globally wise. So I believe that, for instance, if Abu Dhabi invests in a first digital urban olfactory brand, can you imagine the perfume that will have both a physical and digital format? And Abu Dhabi will become the first city to have such scent. I think this is a great business project.
Oh, great. Do you see this digital olfactory as a passing lifestyle trend or as a long-term technology shift?
I believe it is a learned technology, long-term technology shift. Why? Because artificial intelligence is already here. It's been integrated in every sector of our life. And Generation Alpha is the first AI native generation, and they are all very good with AI technologies. And they are the ones who inherit our world after us. And I was born in 1986. I'm almost 40 years old, but I'm proud that Generation Alpha considers me, especially in Central Asian region, as their role model. And they were all fascinated with my digital factory research and my love towards AI, because they want to be part of it. And I think this is really nice. And this is something that can unite multiple generations, multiple cultures, multiple nations. And this is what creates the market. Like, it's not only the business integrative, it's also a cultural thing, and it's also a generational kind of inheritance, and something that we can pass towards our children and grandchildren. This is really nice. This is beautiful.
Okay, thank you. And what is your overall perspective on this artificial intelligence? As you mentioned that AI is going to change the role there also. And what role do you think that it is being used by artificial intelligence in shaping future societies?
I think AI is here and it will not leave us. And I truly believe that it is an instrument, and we shall humanize AI more. We shall make AI more affordable. And thanks to such instruments as Google Gemini and ChatGPT, we can work with AI freely, almost on a daily basis. Me as a scientist, I depend highly on AI now. my research assistant actually is artificial intelligence, and I'm very happy because it is cost effective, it is efficient, it is very, very relatable. And I am an advocate for artificial intelligence. I think this is not a threat to us, and this is actually an addition to our human progress. And I think artificial intelligence shall be perceived as an instrument, not as a threat. So, yeah, this is what I truly believe in.
At the intersection of science, culture, and politics, how can digital olfactory strengthen global diplomacy? What's your viewpoint on this?
Thank you for your question, Dr. Dishad. I think that scent is the culture. Scent is a business. And when we are feeling comfortable ourselves, we can deliver a more proper, more efficient, more effective decisions. Even in a diplomatic world, which is filled with protocols and rules and restrictions, it highly depends on the format of introduction and conducting high quality conversations and dialogues. So sense, and particularly artificially made sense and digital factory, can play a great role in enhancing our understanding and acceptance of each other. I think it has a great prospect within the diplomatic arena, especially now when all of our nations are going through this transition and we all experience these geopolitical shifts. I think something beautiful, something nice, something that can feel us more comfortable can be very instrumental in delivering more effective decisions, even on a very high diplomatic level.
Yeah, thank you. My last question is that is digital olfactory primarily driven by younger generations or is it relevant across all age groups? What do you think?
Again, as I mentioned during my interviews in Central Asia and France, Generation Alpha is more welcomed and more eager and has a higher appetite for all AI projects. But I believe that all generations can gain from it. And the concept and the beauty of this project is that it unites people of all cultures, all nations, all generations, and it delivers not only a business value but also a cultural value, and we can all experience it. Again, it will not be very expensive and it will be affordable. This is the point of AI being integrated into business sectors, from healthcare to education. The price of the end product will be affordable to everyone. So all generations can afford to have this experience, and they can share. And from submitting their customer reviews, the technology will evolve. This is the beauty of collaboration between AI and human intelligence. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Aizan, for joining us today and sharing your valuable insights on digital olfactory, which is very new technology.
Honor.
Yeah, also with AI and urban innovation. Today's conversation highlights that digital olfactory is more than an emerging technology. It is a new way of connecting science, culture, and human experience, right? As AI continues to shape our cities and societies, technologies like digital olfactory remind us that innovation must remain human centered. From urban identity to cultural diplomacy, this field opens new pathways for collaboration, understanding, and global dialogue. Thank you for joining us on AI Research Road, and we look forward to continuing these types of conversation at the intersection of technology, culture, and the future. Thank you again, Dr. Aizan.
Thank you, Dr. Deshad. Honor.